Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave review with me, RC. A Quicksave review is basically a Let's Play mixed with a review for a game I'm currently playing. And I'm currently playing RogueCube on the Switch. Now, RogueCube is a roguelike, a top-down roguelike, dual-stick shooter. It's okay. We'll just say that going into it here. We'll check out the gameplay and everything like that, let you guys make a decision. But it's okay. It feels like it's really trying to sort of borrow from another game pretty heavily, but we'll talk about that in just a second. By the way, check this out. Whoa, the green. The screen is so green. It's messing with my green screen back here, actually washing my face out. So anyway, yeah, you play as cubes, and you're in a roguelike, a top-down twin-stick roguelike, and that's really all there is to it. The one saving grace for this game is that you can play this up to 4. You can play 2 players, but up to 4 players, co-op, couch co-op, in a roguelike, which I think is super cool. So you can have 4 cubes running around shooting stuff. It looked like there's also a versus mode too, if you wanted to face against your friends. I'm not sure how fun that would be because the shooting in this seems like it'd be much more acclimated to, you know, playing co-op and that kind of thing. But one of the other saving graces for this game besides co-op is also the fact that you have different cubes to play as. So even though they're just a recolor of the normal cube, like you have the blue cube, you have the orange cube, and you have the purple cube, and I'm assuming more cubes unlock after that. The blue one is just your regular old cube. The orange one has good accuracy, but a lower ammo max. And the purple one does 3 times damage to enemies, but has less HP. And by less HP, they mean like half HP. Like, he's way less powerful. But let's start around with the regular cube here so you guys can check out what the gameplay is like. And here we are. So here we are, top down. And the first thing I would say about this game, oh geez, they put you in these tight spots. This is procedurally generated like any other roguelike, by the way. So sometimes you're not going to get a level that's, jeez. Sometimes you're not going to get a level that really works in your favor right off the bat, and this is definitely one of those times. So one of the things right off the bat you'll notice is that we're picking up blue gems. The blue gems you collect, those will give you experience. Once you level up, you level up. I'm not sure what that actually does. I assume it improves your weapon damage and stuff like that, but it doesn't actually tell you. It just says you leveled up. So I'm kind of like, okay. You want to hit those yellow things to get more ammo. Your ammo will become scarce. You can pick up other guns. I'm going to try to get those blue things as much as possible. And then the gate was unlocked. So once you kill every enemy, the gate will unlock and it will take you to the... Oh, I didn't pick up that gun. I was moving too quick. But the gate will take you to the next level. There'll be other guns. I haven't played a whole lot of the game, to be honest. I played probably about 4 rounds of it. And just about every round I was able to find some kind of gun to complement the one I currently have. You can carry 2 guns. Sometimes you're going to get a melee weapon instead. I'm not really sure how useful the melee weapon can be. I think it comes in use when you're fighting against those little green blob guys, because a melee weapon is definitely not going to be helpful against these red guys. We need to go up and get that big health pack. There we go. Because we were getting close to dying. One of the things I absolutely hate about this game is that every... Oh, we got to get these blue things. There we go. One of the things I absolutely hate about this game is the fact that the whole screen shakes with every shot you take. There's a shotgun. There we go. Let's try out the shotgun. You can switch between the weapons just with X. It's real simple. And you can see the shotgun actually takes 3 shots. So we probably don't want to use that one unless we have to. Alright, who's left? We got a green guy. And the weapons apparently share ammo too, which I don't like. But yeah, as I was saying though, the screen shaking thing, oh my god, is that awful. I cannot stand the screen shaking in this when every time you shoot. Every single time. Good lord. It's kind of nauseating, quite honestly. So the game that this game feels like it's trying to feel like is a Nuclear Throne. I don't know if you guys have played Nuclear Throne. It has, it's a roguelike that's been out for a long time now. I would guess 5 to 6 years. Come on. Look at that. Got them all with one shot. So stuff like that is pretty satisfying. So there are some good parts of this game. The only thing it's not doing for, you know, what Nuclear Throne did is, this has got some kind of weird, like, loungy casino music in the background, almost like what you would find in a Sega Genesis game or something. But, Nuclear Throne had a, if you don't mind me saying, a bitching, fight song that would play through the level as you were fighting enemies. The soundtrack for Nuclear Throne was friggin' awesome. I liked Nuclear Throne, but to be honest, I think that the soundtrack itself was my favorite part. Okay, so we just hit level 2, and I didn't even notice what happened, but if we do pause, there's like no info here at all. Like, it lets you know how many enemies you killed, which is nice. You get some stats, but... Oh man, we're getting an assault rifle, huh? We might have to try that out. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh jeez, and I walked right into his shot. Nothing over here. I lost my train of thought, guys. I apologize. The assault rifle really... it really distracted me. Yeah, so as far as stats, though, it lets you know how many humans, or how many things you have killed. Oh, look, we got a tile set change. Nice. Looks like we're not going to be facing any bosses today, so if you're expecting bosses, probably not going to be a thing. So yeah, I wish they would, like, actually show you details about your character. And the other thing, too, in most roguelikes, you're going to have collectible items, you know, like, you know, items that actually affect what your character does throughout the rest of the game. You know, it'd be like, every time you kill a red guy, you'll get, you know, 50% more, or maybe you don't use bullets for the next 30 seconds. Something like that. You know, I know that's a super powerful weapon I just created, but that is something. Oh, it's a grenade launcher. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to try out that grenade launcher, so let's grab that. Oh! At least we're getting HP here. So the amount of guns you get in this is actually pretty cool. I like that they actually went out of their way to, you know, make sure that all these guns work and everything. Put in the different physics and that kind of thing. So, you know, it's quite honest, you know, compared to the normal fare of budget games that I get to play on this channel, I don't have any keys, so I can't open that door. This is actually pretty good. For $5, you could be doing a lot worse. It's just, you can't expect to be getting like a full-fledged roguelike game. So while, you know, you're not going to have the artifact system in there, you're not going to have like collectibles like that to get, and you got to deal with a shaky screen every time you shoot, which, you know, it is nauseating, especially in portable form. I played this in portable last night, just to see what that was going to be like, and I would not recommend playing this in portable, at least if, you know... more polydrops. Okay, it did tell you quickly what your level up did. More polydrops, but I don't know what that means. What do we get? Plasma laser? What do we got? That's the grenade launcher, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and switch that. I want to try out this. There we go. So that's actually different ammo. Yeah, so if we switch back and forth. Okay, we finally got a gun with some different ammo. That's great. And this laser is pretty fun to use, actually. But yeah, you know, there's small little things with this game that I'm not a fan of. Like, I don't think the art style is very inspired. I don't think that... And I do have a key, by the way. I did pick one up. Did I have one before? And did I see a gate in this level? The art style is not very inspired. You know, the screen shakes, and it's not an option you can turn off, unfortunately, it seems. At least I don't see it here. We'll check it on the main menu in a second. If that's something we can turn off, that's going to be a huge perk, at least to me. Automatic shotgun? I'm not sure that I want that, because that's going to eat through my ammo. I'm going to stick with the assault rifle and this plasma gun here. I'm doing pretty good this run so far. But for $5, you know, even though you're not going to have some of these things that we're talking about that would come in a normal roguelike that you would come to expect, you know, this is actually pretty fun. One of the other things, too, that seems to be rampant, obviously, for a budget game, is the enemy variety is just not really there. Geez, I went for that health and lost more than I should have. Okay, come on. There we go. But, you know, with any budget game, like I always say, never expect a full-fledged game. Get that blue one. And actually, you know, the other thing I really like in this game, too, I like the system with the blue collectibles. Oh, jeez, I didn't even realize I was an enemy. I like the system with the blue collectibles because it offers a reason to, like, go into the belly of the beast. You know, if you're fighting a bunch of enemies and there's a bunch of blue stuff that you've unlocked in the area, it makes sense to jump in there and go after them so you can level up. But it really is too bad that the menus don't give you more information on, like, what you've unlocked, what you've upgraded, you know, that kind of stuff. We're in a new tile set again. Looks like we're actually fighting a boss this time. Okay, so this is the first time I actually got into a boss in the game, so that's cool. And we got some more enemies. Just what I was talking about, how the enemy variety is not great. Oh, jeez. Oh! I don't even know how to avoid this guy. It's not like you have a roll or anything, not that I know of. If you have a roll, I don't know if it told you there was a roll. We're going to exit here, though. I think you guys get a good idea of what this game is all about. Like I said, there is a versus mode. Let's turn on the settings. Game. Language, auto aim, 70%. Wow, so there's an actual... there's an actual... So you can pop this up to 100% for auto aim if you really wanted to make it easier for you. That's pretty funny. There's a timer. You can turn on or off vibration. And there's an axis dead zone, which, you know, whatever, I guess. But there's no screen shake off thing. What do they got in here for video? Oh, they do have screen shake off. Oh my god. Yes, turn that off. This game has gone up big time in my, Oh, and you can pick different cursors too. This game has gone up big time on my list now just because I can turn that off. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm gonna go with a more simple cursor style. What do we got for audio? Ah, and there was a tutorial buried in the options. Interesting. Alright, let's do the daily, because believe it or not, even though this game doesn't have some of the other roguelike stuff that you come to expect, it does have a daily. So let's give this a whirl and see what happens. Oh my god, that's so much better. Oh my god, is that so much better. Why would you put that screen shake on by default? It's terrible. It is awful. Alright, that makes the game that much better already. I really dig it. One of the other things I wish they added too is that when the gate appears, I wish they would let it be a button prompt, like press A to travel through the thing, because sometimes you are not quite loading quote 0. I think that is a loading error. Sometimes, you know, the portal will just appear and it'll just take you to the next level without you even saying so. You're like, wait, I wanted to go explore a little bit more. And it's like, nah, you're going to the next thing. So, excuse me, jeez. Frog in my throat this morning. Now we got a crossbow. Crossbow seems pretty powerful. Yeah, okay, you can kill those guys in one shot if you hit them. And it uses different ammo. Okay, great. Oh, we're back to the assault rifle. We're gonna grab that one. Get rid of the revolver. Switch back to the crossbow, get some more ammo. But yeah, guys, I've said it a few times now. I don't want to sound too much like a broken record, but for a $5 game, you could do a lot worse. You really could. If you could deal with the art style and whatever else associated with this, this really isn't that bad. Oftentimes nowadays, I feel like oh man, I could kill a couple right in a row there. Oftentimes I get sent a staple gun. We're gonna have to check that out in a second. You know, I get sent a lot of roguelikes, whether they involve decks of cards, whether they involve this, you know, just shooting the mechanics and that kind of thing. Whatever it is, I get a ton of them. It seems to be like the most popular genre to create nowadays. They're just all over the place. So a lot of times I'm gonna get a code or a key to play. There we go. To play one of these games, and you know, oftentimes I'm fretting it because I'm like, yeah, how good is this actually gonna be? I get so many of these games, you know. But it's such a pleasure when you get into one and you're like, wow, this one is actually a lot of fun. Let's switch our weapon here. There we go. It does actually shoot staples. That's pretty funny. Alright, we're going to switch back to the assault rifle just so we have two different ammos going here. Mind you, we are playing the daily, so we'll see how far we get here. So if I had to do the math by all the squares there, it looks like there's going to be at tops like 3 to 4 bosses. So if you are a fan of bosses in roguelikes, you're not going to be getting too many of them in this game. Oh, you can, okay, you can actually roll. How did I miss that before? Look at this. So when that dog was jumping at me, you can actually roll. Though when you're in like a real tight area, it kind of sucks to... Huh. Wow, gate's already unlocked, huh? And the daily is actually mixing up the levels, like the tile set's completely different. That's the other thing that's weird about this too, is that sometimes you're going to jump into a level where, like, the first level that we played when we started this was huge, right? A couple of those were just gigantic, and then we just played through that first beach level, and it was tiny. There were like 4 enemies on it. So the randomness is definitely strong with this game. If you're ever wondering how random, just how random are these games, now you know. Gotta grab all this stuff here. We got a chest. Hey, a grenade launcher. I think we're gonna pass on the grenade launcher. I like the guns that we got for now. We can use the crossbow. There we go. I like the crossbow because it's a one-hit kill. And we are already level 3. We have really leveled up quick. But we gotta watch our health here because we're already down to 3 out of 8. And just as I say that. Those little purple things run quick. Shuriken launcher? That sounds pretty sweet. It's pretty slow. Oh, they bounce. Oh, I could kill myself? Oh, come on. Game goes back down a point. I didn't know I could kill myself with those. Oh, well. But guys, that's RogueCube. It's actually a very surprisingly well put together roguelike, you know, for $5. Like I said, temper your expectations. It is a $5 game. But you know, the perks are that you can play co-op with your friends locally. So if you want to play couch co-op in this game all together, you can do it. I wonder if friendly fire is on. I don't know. That sounds like it'd be hell if that was the case. There's a lot of different guns to choose from. You can roll, which we found out during this video. I didn't know that we could. You know, like I said, it's not bad. It doesn't have a great art style, though. Doesn't, you know, have certain systems that you come to expect from other roguelikes, that, you know, like an artifact system. Doesn't really keep a good list of the things that you're unlocking as you level up. It really should keep a bulleted list and the options for you. And you can turn off screen shake. That is a huge pro. But yeah, I'm kind of here and there with it, but this isn't bad. Really isn't bad for $5. But guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. And of course, I'll see you all next time.